What's up, YouTube? It's your girl Tia. We back. And last time I checked, it's a new year, ain't it? It's 2021. It's the first video at the top of the year. I'm excited. I don't know about y'all, but we finally got out of that debacle of 2020. And that shit was crazy. But I'm happy that it's finally over. Hopefully moving into 2021, you know what I'm saying? We have a little bit of a better year than we did last year. And you know, on a serious note though, I make fun of 2020, but I am blessed to make it to 2021 because a lot of people didn't make it. And you know, I want to pray for those families and of people that did make it to 2021. And if you're watching this video, you are blessed along with me. It was a really tough year, and so we're just happy to kind of like make it out. But with that being said, let's get back to why you came here for, and that's sneakers. So we're at the top of the year, as always, right? We got these rumblings and rumors on social media that we start to see. And one picture that I saw that I thought was interesting, right, is it was a picture of the Jordan 1s that are going to be dropping for 2021. And so I saw that, I'm like, y'all already know that's my favorite model, so I have to jump on that ASAP. So through this video, we just gonna kind of go through those pairs. I'm gonna give my first impressions on them, whether, you know, at first look I'm gonna cop, whether I'm not gonna cop, those types of things. So let's get right into it. Let's go. First one's up. These already dropped, right? The Jordan 1 Volt. You know, I look at them and they're kind of cool. Different type of colorway. Am I gonna cop? No. Did I cop? No. Did I even try to cop? No. That's just me trying to get into not buying every single pair of Jordans that come out. And I think I said this on a previous video too, right? I'm really mostly about like the OG colorways, or like the colorway just gotta be like crazy for me to cop. So Volt, no thank you. All right. I don't know what these are called, but I'm gonna drop that right there. But those are actually kind of dope. Like, I could see myself wearing those. Black shoe, black base, but it has that metallic silver. Kind of puts you in the frame of mind of the Kawhi joints that dropped a while back. Obviously, those were mainly silver, but I do kind of like that. Would I wear those? Definitely. Do I think I could pull those off? Of course. Would I keep those is one of the things that I ask myself, right? Because a lot of these shoes, especially Jordan 1s, right, they always go up over time. So if you're trying to, you know, make a play, Jordan 1s are almost always, not all the time, a sure shot if you're trying to resell and make a little bit more money. But, you know, I look at it at that perspective. But then there's another perspective I look at it, and I don't always look at every shoe like this, that I'm like, okay, would I actually keep these for personal? I definitely think I would keep these shoes for personal. So you'll see me rocking them. Hopefully I get them, especially now that I said I want it for personal. I'm hoping that I'm able to cop at least one pair. So now we got the UNC 1 joints. It looks like, and I highly doubt that it's leather, but it looks like it's probably gonna be a mainly suede type of shoe. At least on when they do like the color blocking and stuff like that. I like these, and a lot of people are gonna go crazy over a shoe like this because, especially when you talk to some of the old heads, right? You talk Jordan 1s. I wear like my purple 1s a lot, and when I wear those, people are like, dang, like you don't see too many people with like purple 1s. So you see a shoe like this is definitely a shoe that you haven't seen too many people with this sort of colorway. Maybe, well, no, Jordan has dropped one, and that's actually one of my favorite pairs, the actual UNC 1s. So I think with this shoe, it does kind of get a little bit closer to the UNC colorway. I think a lot of people will like them. A lot of UNC kids are gonna like them. If you know student athletes that go to North Carolina, they definitely gonna be wanting these, and they get a nice little stipend check. So if you are trying to make some money, they definitely gonna be looking for them if they can't get them. Would I wear this as a personal? Probably not. It's strictly gonna be a resale play for me. All right, next up. These are a little bit different. I saw the pictures circling around even before the new year happened, and I thought they were really cool. I always say, right, resell, personal. Resell, yes, I do think that they are gonna resell. A lot of times it depends on numbers, how much money you think you'll make per shoe. But I do think that these will have really good resale value. Would I wear for personal? No. And it's kind of funny because I feel like some of you are watching like, dang, like I definitely would keep those as a personal, but me and you, we're not the same. Me, 5 years ago, I would have caught probably damn near every single pair of ones on this list, but the Tia now, that's just not happening. It's not good enough for me to want to collect dust in my closet. All right, so now we kind of got like, we got the gray joints, gray and black. I don't really mess with these like this, to be honest. Some people are gonna like it. I mean, at the end of the day, all of these shoes are a Jordan 1. So I think people are just gonna be going after them off of that. But me personally, the color is kind of underwhelming. And you know, you guys saw the picture that I'm looking off of. I'm not looking at any other pictures. So in this specific one, the color is kind of underwhelming to me. Not something that I want to keep. It's kind of like that Shadow, the Shadow 1 colorway, but it's not the Shadow 1, so that's completely different. So probably may have resale value. I won't be copying them to wear whatsoever. At first glance, they almost, not really when you really look at them, look like the Chicago 1s. But I think these are the trophy room joints, if I'm not mistaken. Saw some pictures on those. It's kind of like a vintage looking shoe. It's trophy room, right? So Michael Jordan's son, Marcus Jordan, that's his brand, that's his store. And the resale value on like past trophy room collabs were like crazy. So the hype on this shoe is gonna be ridiculous just off of that. Do I think the shoe is dope? It's dope because it's kind of like a vintage Chicago 1 looking shoe. But other than that, I'm not that impressed, to be honest. And it's not a shoe that I would keep for personal, but resale is gonna go nuts. Trust me. All right, we got it's pretty much an all white Jordan 1 with a hint of silver, gray. I'm not even gonna talk too much about these. I'm not copying them. Now these joints, look, I'm telling you right now, if I don't cop, Jordan gonna have to see me. I don't care. Like these right here, not only is it kind of like, Nike know exactly what they're doing, right? And a lot of streetwear brands do this where they kind of, what's the word, like embody gang culture just a little bit. And they call it paisley. So they're gonna act like they're not trying to get at that. But when I looked at those, the first thing I said was like, I'm not even gonna say their name, but y'all know exactly what I'm thinking. And I'm like, these is fire. And I don't even embody, you know, I don't have nothing to do with that, not affiliated whatsoever. And so outside of that though, you look at the shoe and it's like, I really, really rock with those. Like out of every shoe on this list, let me see. Every shoe on this list, I would be the most hurt if I didn't cop at least 2 pairs of those. One to rock, one to stock. I think honestly, depending on what other shoes drop, because I don't know what other colorways and models we're gonna have, but this might be an early shoe of the year for me, and that may change depending on whether I get them or not. But if I don't get them for retail, I'm almost sure that I'm gonna have to take that L, because I'm paying resale for these. I don't care what nobody say. And I might just get them early and pay that tag early on, because I can't bear a Saturday. And not the Saturday y'all used to, but a Saturday. So I'm super excited for these. I think y'all are gonna be too. Let me know in the comments, right? If you made it this far, right? We got a few more pairs to get through. But before we even get to that, right? Like, comment, subscribe. Thank you for watching. Let's get right back to this list. Then you got these. I'm not sure what they were trying to do with this colorway. It's not it whatsoever, but of course some people are gonna cop it for the simple fact that it's a Jordan 1. I'm not copping for either to, well, if it has resale value, I'm not gonna sit here and say I'm not gonna cop to resell. But if it does have resale value, I would definitely cop, but I won't be taking up any space in my closet with these. Then you got another white colorway. I think it's purple. Or is it black? I'm kind of colorblind, I really don't know. But all white shoe. It's kind of like the metallic, what is it called? The metallic blue navy ones that dropped a few years back. I had those, I ended up giving them away though. Just a little bit too much white for me. But I definitely think though, especially if these are purple, I think they're purple. If they're purple, I definitely think this is a shoe where, you know, a lot of people are probably gonna sleep on it early on, but then over time, you'll start to see these kind of shoot up the exact way the metallic blue navies did. That sums up the list. I went through like 12 different pairs of kicks, all Jordan 1s, right? Favorite type model. I let you know which ones I was gonna be looking to cop. For personal, which ones are gonna be looking to resell. Let me know in the comments what you think. Those are a ton of shoes, right? That's like one Jordan 1 a month. So depending on, you know, how your bag looking, some of y'all might cop every single pair that I went over today. I won't be. Let me know if you will be. If you are going after them, I hope you cop. Pray you cop. Hope the sneaker gods are forever in your favor. Thank you for tuning in to the 21 Future YouTube channel with your girl, Tia. We out. Peace. And oh yeah, before I go, I want to give a shout out to my boy Jason over there at Urban Fresh. I got this hoodie from him and his collab with Mr. Unloved Ones. And if you're in the sneaker community, I know you know who that is. You gotta follow him on Instagram, but they definitely snapped on this hoodie. It's Champion brand, which is really dope, super comfortable. And this is not a paid advertisement. But I gotta show love to a dude that, you know, he dropping some fire merch. He went to the same college that I went to, Kelley School of Business. Woo, woo. But yeah, shout out to Jason. Go check out his brand over at Urban Fresh.